So as you can see, I have been tagged by my buddy Justin. We're at Stay Fresh Productions in the 4 Fragrances for Life tag. Now, if you're not familiar with that tag that's going around, basically 4 fragrances for life, 1 per season. I've seen a couple of these videos. People say that it's really hard to do, to narrow it down to 4. I actually found this a little easier than the last tag video, 10 for life, except for maybe that last one, which I'll save it for last. So the first fragrance I'll start with would be my summer option, and for me, one fragrance that I absolutely positively cannot live without is from the House of Chanel, and it's Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now, I've heard people say that this is simplistic, lemon water, not really much to it, and I would have to disagree. I actually think this is a minimalist fragrance, but not simple. Up top, you have a lemon note that's slightly metallic, and I know sometimes metallic can come off really synthetic and off-putting. This one's really a really nice lemon / metallic. Some people liken it to lemon meringue. To me, it's more of a metallic lemon and pink pepper combo. Just very nice, very good smelling introduction. In the base, you have a combination of woods, and I believe the parfum concentration either did away with cedarwood or did away with sandalwood. I'm not sure what notes they're saying is in the base of this one. I would still say there's both. There's still a smooth, woody backbone to this, and you have a sweet vanilla throughout. One of my absolute favorites, one of my most complimented scents. I like the fact that it's a boutique only release, so there's not a lot of people walking around smelling like this. A fragrance that I absolutely positively have to have in my collection. So if I had to choose one for summer for the rest of my life, it would be Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now, my fall fragrance was just as easy to pick as my summer fragrance. Luckily, these are 2 of the best smelling fragrances, personally, I believe. And luckily for me, they're fall in different seasons. For the fall, I'm gonna go with Frappan's 1270. I would probably still say this is the best fragrance that I've personally ever smelled. It just suits my nose, my taste, based off of cognac creation. And when you smell this, even before I knew what the notes and the breakdown was of this fragrance, it kind of gave me that sense. I think Grand Marnier on the rocks, or I don't drink old fashions, but old fashions have like crushed oranges and sugar around the rim. Grand Marnier is an orange liqueur. Not that it's super orangey, but it kind of gives you a cognac in a glass type feel to it. It's sweet. All the things around cognac creation. There's dried fruits, specifically grapes from the specific region in France. There's some woods that represent the oak barrels that the cognac is aged in. Just an artisanal take, and I think they executed this perfectly, because this is kind of what this reminds me of, is a fine spirit. With my fall pick, I am picking 1270 from Frappan. Now, in the wintertime, of course, you need something that's going to be a little stronger, a little more rugged, maybe pushes out a little more. You can be a little more daring, and what I would say, something that performs better in the colder weather. For me, that fragrance is from the House of Dior, and it's Dior Homme Parfum. Now, this is manly, but a very smooth, elegant manly. This is the fragrance that I have a review for. Someone actually followed me in a store to tell me how good I smelled with this. Just a very gorgeous offering. I'm already a Dior fan with the Dior Homme line. I have quite a few of those, and this one sits at the top of that list of favorites. This one's gonna nudge out Dior Homme Intense, because this actually performs better on my skin, and I have a couple sweet fragrances already for like date scenarios and things of that nature, so I want something a little more strong for the winter time. And to me, this is one of the strongest fragrances actually in my collection, so no problems with performance on this one in the winter time. A smooth suede like leather with that signature iris that it has, and just a touch of sweetness. Beautiful fragrance from Dior Homme Parfum. Now, the one that was hard for me to really pick was the spring one. If you would have asked me maybe a year ago to do this list, I probably would have put something like Aventus at the spring. 6 months ago, probably would have done something like Jardin d'Amalfi from Creed 2, another beautiful fragrance for spring. But after wearing it, thinking about it for a couple of days, wearing a few fragrances, I think the fragrance that's going to nudge out those two is from Byredo, and it's called Bal d'Afrique. Now, I smelled this for the first time in a hotel in Toronto, and as soon as I smelled the lotion, I put the lotion on my hand, and I knew right then, like, yep, I gotta find somewhere to buy this. I actually reached out to a fellow reviewer who I knew was from Toronto, Chad from A Gentleman's Journey. He gave me this long list of stores to check out, and I think I hit all of them, and end up walking away with a sample set, a traveler set of some Byredo offerings that included Bal d'Afrique, because I got freaked out, didn't know where I could take back on the plane, international flight, things of that nature. So I ended up getting this a travel set, but as soon as I got home, this was definitely on my to-buy list, at the top of my to-buy list, and I finally got a full bottle of it. If 1270 is the best smelling fragrance that I've ever smelled, this one is a close second. It's just a gorgeous fragrance to me, suitable for spring. It's slightly green, floral. Still dissecting all the things that are going on in this particular fragrance. It's in the Q4 review, Bal d'Afrique from Byredo. So those are my 4 absolute favorite fragrances. Have to have them for life. I've seen these videos. I'm not actually sure who all has done one, so I'm just gonna name people, and if they have not done these videos, tag your it. If you've done them, just disregard. The channel DracDoc, Cody, I don't believe I've seen one on yours. Fragrance Journey, Across the Pond, Greggy Boy 67, and finally another guy from Across the Pond, UK, Frag Guy. If you are up to the challenge, tag you are it. Looking forward to see those videos. And to all the rest of you, see you in another vid. Peace. I gotta find somewhere to buy this.